Alright, let's talk about birth mother negativity. Because that's been affecting me a lot more recently, and it's pretty fresh in my mind. Okay, let's start off. Now, one of the common misconceptions is, oh, you gave up your child. No. As a birth mother, I did not give a single thing up. I consciously made my best effort, made the best decision possible for my son to give him the best life that I could, and I didn't give up anything. I placed him for adoption. Well, I did give him something. I gave him a better life than I could give him. And I'm okay with it. If you're not, then so what? But I didn't give up. And the second thing is, because I'm a birth mother and because I supposedly gave up my child, then I don't deserve to have any more. Now, this one's just stupid. Okay? I can understand where if I were to place a child for adoption and then immediately after ended up pregnant again, that would just be an act of, I don't want to say stupidity, but it would not make a lot of sense. However, I do have another child. I am very content with my life, and I do deserve to have that child. Why do I deserve to have that child? Because I have him. I'm in a place in life where I can take care of him. And I love him just as much as his brother. And nothing's going to change it. The third thing is, people... The third thing is just the negative comments in general. For the past, I don't know how many years, probably 2, because it didn't start until my oldest son was a few months old. I started getting like messages on Facebook, and I started getting messages on other social networking sites. More often than not, they were anonymous, but they were telling me that they said that I must have been a crappy parent, that I am a crappy parent because I gave up, that I was a liar because of just various things that are part of my son's story and my story. Now, concerning my story, I have told nothing but the truth, and that's really hard for me because the truth, it definitely doesn't make me look good at all. I mean, sorry, forgive me. Another thing is that my son's birth father encouraged the negativity about me, and even told some untruths of his own. He told people, and this is after the adoption, so it's a bit ridiculous, but he told people that I was claiming that he was the dad claiming that he was my son's dad because I wanted child support. Okay, if I place my son for adoption, I'm not going to be seeing a bit of child support. I don't even qualify for it. So why would I try to go after it? It's crazy. More recent negativity has been when I got pregnant, when I found out I was pregnant with my youngest son. I was really happy about it because it was a second chance, especially since it was a boy. It really felt like a new beginning. But I noticed that, one, most people didn't share in my happiness, which is fine. I mean, I really honestly didn't expect them to, completely. But, then the messages started backing in. Like, they had been stopped for a while, but then they started backing in. But this time they were worse. They were telling me, like, you couldn't keep your first baby, so why didn't you just get an abortion? Telling me to kill myself, which was not new. Just all these things. And then accusing me of trying to give up my other son. One, again, it's not giving up. And two, no, I never did that. And so that makes me actually more angry than hurt, because it's like I made this decision that kills me inside almost every day, and I still believe it's the best one, and you can't see it. Just because it's something that you can't see yourself doing. Because A, you've probably never had kids, and B, you are just really disrespectful and have no compassion for other people. And most of the people that are sending me hate don't have kids, so they've never had to make any kind of sacrifices for another human being. So it doesn't really bother me when they say that stuff. I mean, it does. It makes me mad, obviously, but it doesn't really, like, hurt. But anyways, I love both my boys more than anything in this world, and nothing's going to change that. I talk to my oldest son frequently because I was blessed enough to have an open adoption. So I get to see him, I get to talk to him on the phone, and on top of that, I have a notebook full of letters that I plan to give him when he turns of age. So, and he knows full well that I love him. He knows that I'm his birth mother. He knows that, I didn't, he knows that I wanted him. That's the main thing. I did want him. But anyway, so there's my rambling video about birth mother hates. I wish it would stop, because the negativity is one of the reasons that birth mothers are afraid, that potential birth mothers are afraid to make that decision. And they shouldn't be. They really shouldn't be. I think the women that do decide to make that decision should be respected, because it is one of the hardest things that they are ever going to have to do in their entire life. But honestly, I can't think of anything better, because, I mean, you get to see your child happy. Like, what parent doesn't want that? I mean, I don't know. But anyway, these first few videos, forgive me, I'm practicing. It'll get better. Just stick with me. I know I've only had a couple of people view my videos, but stick with me. I promise it's going to be better. And I do plan to share more of my life, like day-to-day stuff, because I want people to see that as a birth mother, there is life after. You can be happy, and it's totally okay to, like, not hide. Just don't keep it inside, okay? Like, don't This is my random rambling part, but it's just don't keep inside that you're a birth mom, because the reason that so many are hurting as bad as they are is because they don't talk about it. It's not, I mean, they don't think it's okay to talk about it, but it's perfectly okay. I mean, you had a baby, you loved that baby, so you gave that baby what they needed, and that's a great thing. Don't be afraid to talk about that. Anyway, that's it for today, I think. Probably, maybe, hopefully. Okay, bye.